Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Fenerbahce finding themselves unexpectedly behind. But they've got it again, and it's Vieira. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Foot in. Neymar. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Gullit is flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Bouten is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, that was venomous. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That has ended up in no man's land. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini. Stoichkov. Deco. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Bale. He is through here. Oh, he's shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. And it's Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Messi. And that's a throw-in. Neatly clipped into space. Neymar. Maldini. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In by Gullit. That's a throw. It's an early cross. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Deco plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! And he's taking no chances there. Vieira. And it's Bale. That's a shade optimistic. Marquinhos clears. That'll be a throw. Van Bouten. Mateus! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Nedved. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale. No, it's not getting there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Could move up a gear here. Whatever, he had it. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pass somewhat off target. Played through into space. And here's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Bouten with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Stoichkov.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stoichkov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. Mateus. Mateus! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's been caught on it. Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, well played, well played. That's played into space. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it.
Fenerbahce are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And they win it back again. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. He's had it taken off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge.
Fenerbahce really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's picked out the run. Tries to get it clear. Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. Cleared without complication. And he's managed to gift it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Otto. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And the finish! It's in! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, terrible pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Strong running down that left flank. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And it's been given away. Del Piero. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Fernando Torres. Spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Van der Vaart.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. Costa Curta gets it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Ronaldo tries to clear. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neatly clipped into space. And he's quick to snatch it back. Belletti. Guti finds himself offside. Now it's Rodri. Now it's Del Piero. Can he finish? In he goes again! It's there! And it's Algeria who take the lead. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 29 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Torres. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. pass has gone astray. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van der Vaart clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van der Vaart. Beckham. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And they've got rid. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Chance here to counter. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van der Vaart. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the flag has... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Del Piero at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 43 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Guti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. That's very neat. Pedri. And it's Stoichkov. Threads one in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Pinches it off him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero, oh, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. Belletti. Van der Vaart is herring after that one. Ah, it looks a good ball through. Oh, good spread. That's been cut out, well played. Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Oh, it's come loose. Messi in acres of space out wide, and it's Beckham. Van der Vaart! Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, and Stoichkov! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. In once more. Beckham. And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's picked out the run. Shot could be on. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Stoichkov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's got tall. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Stoichkov. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that has put paid to that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van der Vaart.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Guti. Coming on to replace him is...
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Del Piero! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well read. And the danger is a shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
After 88 minutes is number 13.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Saka getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
It's it! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. De Ligt with the clearance. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, delightful ball. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Marquinhos. Could be danger here. Just the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, everybody, and please.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, we're on the way.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cleared away. It's an early cross. Header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 3 minutes is number 9, Marco van Basten.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's had it taken off him. Done delicately. That's beautifully weighted. Maldini does well to get it back. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Pullet. Out to the right, Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0. Oh no, what has happened here? Tomiyasu has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rodri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a sharp pass. He's played it back. Tomiyasu. And it's Van Basten. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That pass has been well intercepted. Odo. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pullet. Pirlo. Oh, it's come loose. Maldini. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He has found a way through. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And he's taking no chances there. Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's been given away. Odo has it in a wide position. That's good play. And it's Nedved.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press and there's simply no way out.
Rodri. It's Van der Vaart. And it's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's headed upfield. Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Danger averted for now. Played in deep. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has put paid to that. Van der Vaart. And that'll be a goal kick. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Pirlo. Here's Rodri. Van der Vaart.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Albania. Number 9, Andy Cole. Number 4, Rafinha.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 10,
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Casillas can pick that up. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rodri. No way through. Now it's Nedved. Neatly clipped into space. Tomiyasu. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball, and he's in here. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Basten. He's had a hit! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've got a corner here. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Casillas getting this one clear. He's got a side of goal. So their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez! Rodri. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, that's delightful.
Albania are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Rodri looks for the finish. He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution for Albania. Number
We have got
13,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Peeler. Coming on the field, number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 6.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's
Substitution
fabulous.
taking place.
Might be danger here. Chance! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's done well, great stop. He's only too happy to take that back. Oh, and he's through the middle. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. Pull it. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's being shifted off it. Lobbed in behind. Played out towards the right wing. Tomiyasu makes the interception. That is good alertness. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That's good vision. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Reminder today, please have your entry
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. That looks a good ball through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Danger averted for now. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely feet. Pires. Cole. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. The thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mateus. And it's Batistuta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely worked.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van der Vaart making good progress on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Beckenbauer, not the most accurate pass. Mosquera, Batistuta, spread neatly. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Van der Vaart. That is a great pick out. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. And they've got a throw. Costa Curta. Serginho. Belletti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bale. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van der Vaart. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out towards the right wing. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now the finish! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Very nicely done. Good read, needed to be. And that should get the job done.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Batistuta. Belletti.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And here's Perez. Cleared without hesitation. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 14 abandona o relvado e vem
And we're underway again.
Número 6.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Costa Curta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Batistuta. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Matthäus. Van der Vaart. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And he can't get it over the wall. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid. Matthäus. That has been knocked clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Perez gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Look at the space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta. Serginho. Bale. And here's the chance to counter. Cole. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cole. Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is lovely. Shot a goal! Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Bale. Cole. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal is onto it in a flash. That's a little off target.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And here's Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things.
And now the hit! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And he welcomes it in. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Odo. Heerenveen do have a chance to counter here. Rodri. And he was quick to react. Gavi. Great ball if he can get there. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Real has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eto'o. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Odo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Goes in for the header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
He has found the way through. Could be danger here. Czech catches it safely. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Hullet. And back to the keeper they go. Lahm. Bernardo Silva. Now Odo. They get a throw in. Another throw in. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodri.
Heerenveen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Danger averted for now. And it's Eto'o. And that has been cleared. Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Ronaldinho might just make this. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Hullet. Messi. Oh, such a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And they've got rid. Heerenveen have it back and can go again. Rummenigge. He is just caressing the ball.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think...
And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho, looking for the run. No way through. Nedved, pull it. Ronaldinho. Lahm. Now there's and Bernardo Silva! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Nedved. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbappe! He's got a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Gavi, and the counter is on. Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge. And here's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6, Mbappe. Coming on
Well,
the field.
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Number 18.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Ronaldo. Substitution.
Guti. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Drogba. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Throw it.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 5, Marquinhos.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely aimed pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Heerenveen have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He could be in here. Oh, they could break here. Heerenveen still ahead by the game's only goal. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. And he thumps it clear. Cruyff. And he's there to get it away and claimed it back swiftly. Guti. Drogba received. It's Drogba! Lam gets it clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now the finish! Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but Bale! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And time is up. Heerenveen have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played right into his path. Gavi, shot a goal! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lillian.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Maldini. Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Oh, what has happened here? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Germany so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's got away, swept in. Danger averted for now.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale with the short one. Germany are looking to go forward now. Odo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cafu. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. And it's hoisted clear. Musiala.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. And no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bale. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. And here's Ronaldinho! Stoichkov
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Madrid do have a chance to counter here.
Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ronaldinho, interesting ball. Look at this, it's Bale! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable?
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And they're quick to get it back.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gavi. Kvaratskhelia finds himself unceremoniously floored. Stoichkov engages and forces him off the ball. Musiala, and it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Bale. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. No, that's been intercepted. Cross from Maldini.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Germany are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Stoichkov. Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's found a way through. And the shot! And they are cruising away. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Gavi! And he should have made it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cafu makes the interception. It's a sweet ball, that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores.
And they win it back again. Germany have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's gone forward. And he's straight offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Musiala! Musiala! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catch!